So I'm not even gonna lie, I have no idea what the title of this video or anything like that is going to be. I'd kind of just want to talk to the Roblox developers, the Roblox anime game developers, and things like that. Do you guys just like not like money? Like let's be 100% honest here. Do you guys not like money? Because you guys literally just saw like 2 weeks ago Hunter's release. That game took 1 month to make. Every single like thing in that game took 1 month to make, and they had 70k players. You guys see the community is that desperate for a game. They would play an RNG dungeon crawler and get it to 70k players. But you have games like Pocket Anime, Relsies, Holy Warats, Grand Clover, Beyond Nen, and I can keep going. The list goes on. There is so many games that we were promised, I think like 3 or 2 years ago. I remember starting YouTube and I was like, oh, this is the golden age. I'm gonna start YouTube. Relsies, Holy Warats, Grand Clover, Beyond Nen, all these games are about to come out. It is almost 3 years later, and I don't even think a single one of those games has started testing yet. I think Relsies is the only one that has actually started testing out of that whole list that I just gave, and there's probably like 20 plus more games that I could list. If I have to go another summer playing Type Soul instead of the new game, I might genuinely throw myself off a bridge. Because why are the Roblox developers right now like the laziest humans I've ever seen? Or they do actually put work in, they drop their game, it reaches like 10k players, and then they close it the first day. I believe Paradox did that. Like, they didn't give it any chance to grow in players or anything. They closed it the first day and said, nah, 10k isn't good enough. What the hell? We have people playing Golri right now and being hyped for Fire Force Online. That is how Fire Force Online is coming back. And they didn't even change anything, and I guarantee you they're gonna reach like 30k, 40k players and make hella money because for some reason no developers want to drop a game. It genuinely is not that hard. We have Naruto copies getting 10k players because that is how desperate Roblox players are for a game right now. And you're telling me you are 5, 6 years into development on your game and you can still, and it's still not ready for release? Like, Beyond Nen has been in development for 5 years and you guys still aren't ready for release. What the hell is going on? Like, that should not be possible. And that's just Beyond Nen. There's literally probably like 100 more games that I knew were gonna come out soon, like 2 years ago, and they have still yet to release. The only games that I can genuinely name in the last 2 years of me making content that actually had, some players were actually good and actually lasted for a while. Project Slayer's updated, right? That lasted about a month. Type Soul's first release lasted about a month. And then we had nothing until like not even Fire Force Online. That shit lasted like a week. We had nothing until Type Soul re-released, and that lasted like 6 months. And then we had Fish and like nothing else until now. And then guess what? We're about to go back to Type Soul re-releasing and Fire Force Online coming back out. And that is the whole like last 2 years wrapped in a summary. If you only are counting like PvP anime games. There has been nothing else, and I just don't understand how that's possible. I don't know how a singular game cannot release in that time frame that is actually decent. Keep in mind, Wagarashi is out right now. 10k players to its name, and it is quite literally a Naruto copy. That is how desperate people are for a game right now, and you're seeing that and you're not dropping the game or even trying to put more effort to get your game closer to release. Any game can drop right now and get a minimum of 10 to 20k players as long as you're promoting it correctly. Like, I guarantee you, any one of the YouTubers or anything like that could make a game, drop it. I would say make it in about 2 months, drop it, a slightly decent PvP game. It would probably get at least 5k players. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that that is something that could happen, because there's just nothing to play on this platform. If we go actually look at the platform at the current moment, right? My recently played is cooked. I have Blue Lock Rivals, Anime Last Stand, Attack on Titan Revolution, which might be the only actual decent game out right now, and then just a bunch more sport games, right? And originally this video was going to be that Blue Lock Rivals or Blue Lock games in general are killing, anime games, because honestly I feel like a lot of people a lot of developers, when they saw Blue Lock Rivals and they saw Basketball Zero and all these other games, they were like, oh, I'm gonna try to make one because it's gonna be big. I don't know if that's true, but if you are a Roblox anime game developer and you quit or you pause your project to make a sport game, just stop. Your game is not going nowhere. It won't. Go continue working on your fucking game and release that instead, because all anyone wants right now is a PvP game. The only PvP game out at the current moment is Wagarashi and Golri. Golri has 4K players to its name, and Wagarashi has also 4K players to its name. This is a Naruto copy, and this is a Tokyo Ghoul game copy that they basically stole every file from. This game also basically stole every file. So that is the comp for PvP games currently. And you're telling me you're a Roblox developer, you have your whole game developed. You just need to like do a few more, maybe a month more work. But instead, you would rather let Type Soul re-release for the 4th time. I don't know how Type Soul releases 4 times and you don't drop your game 1 time in the last 2 years. And I'm not even joking, there's like hundreds of games that I am referring to when I say that. Like, where the hell is Pocket Anime? Grand Alfheim, fighting oh my god, bro. Brayatsu, Yayaba, but like, there are so many games that we were told is going to come out. I mean, if you want to see all the games that were promised, just look at Revolver's page and scroll down. You literally watch any of these like top 10 games coming out soon. It has been the same games for the last like 2 years. Any game that Revolver posts and he's like, oh yeah, this game, it'll come out 2026, 2025. Just know it's not coming out. That's just how it is, bro. Because where the hell did the Sword Art game? This video came out 8 months ago and they just started testing. Ninja fell off the face of the planet. He's been posting Rel C's for like 3 years. That shit's still not out. Holy Warette still isn't out. Yeah, it's just all bad. I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing. We have people on Attack on Titan Revolution, Wagarashi, and a Type Soul copy. That's how bad Roblox is right now. And you guys can feel free to leave your own thoughts. Maybe I'm tweaking. Maybe there has been other games that have come out. But I believe almost every single person watching this video at the current moment could agree with me to the point there's just nothing to play. And I don't know what the developers are doing or why they're doing it or anything like that. But can you guys please just drop like something? We just need one game. You have Dead Rails at 600k players. This shit is literally a copy from a game like 4 years ago. There has been so many versions of Dead Rails to come out, and you have this one at 600k because that's how little bit of games there are right now at the current moment. Blox Fruits has updated like 6 times, and you still haven't dropped your game, and their update schedule has to be one of the worst I've ever seen. I just genuinely don't understand how you can see like Roblox being in this state where people are playing anything and you don't fucking drop your game. Like, I don't get it. Maybe I'm tweaking, maybe I'm not. You guys, like I said, you guys can feel free to leave your own thoughts in the comments or anything like that. If you guys have a different opinion, feel free. If you're a Roblox developer, leave your own opinion. But I just don't understand how I can start YouTube. Let's see how long ago I started YouTube. Right, I started YouTube. Project Slayers Update 1. And since this time, we had Project Slayers, a Blue Lock game, Arcane Odyssey, another Project Slayers update, Type Soul, then absolutely nothing until Type Soul came back out, and then we had Type Soul for this whole time, and then we had some like random games in between, right? We did have some random games in between. I know we had Source Free, I know we had other games like that, Demon Hunter, whatever. We did have random games in between, and then we were back on Type Soul, and then we did Type Soul, Type Soul, Type Soul, Type Soul, and then I think I went to Fish. That's how bad it was. I had to go to Fish because there was nothing else to play. And then now we're looking back at TypeSoul in about a month. TypeSoul should be coming back out. So basically, we had 2 Project Slayers updates in TypeSoul. And then Jujutsu Infinite, which was one of the worst games I think I've ever fucking played. And somehow got 400k players. 400k players on Jujutsu Infinite. That is how down bad we are for a video game to play on this platform. Like I said, you guys can feel free to leave your own thoughts. You guys see, I literally play almost every single game that comes out, and you guys see we have 2 Project Slayers updates and 3 releases of TypeSoul, and that is all we have. That is all we have had in the last 2-3 years, at least of me making content and things like that. Obviously, there's Blue Lock games, there's Battleground games, there's obviously games like that. That's not what I'm trying to play. Can we just get a PvP game, please? That's like all anyone is asking for. You guys, like I said, can feel free to leave your own thoughts inside the comment section down below. That is going to be it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.